Wait. What's going on here? No, this can't be happening. I just don't get it. Why? Why does he keep getting more subscribers? Doesn't he understand that his success causes me pain? Well, how do you like it, huh? How does it feel to be in my position? Huh? I'm still angry. As a YouTuber, I think the perfect way you can just say, fuck you, I don't like you, is to falsely copyright claim somebody. Because it really messes up a lot of shit for the YouTuber that you copyrighted. It takes down their video, it screws everything up, it takes the revenue away, it gives them a strike, and if they get two more, their whole account goes down. A lot of bad shit comes with it, you know? And it's really fucked up, it's really terrifying, because even if your video's completely fine, there's nothing wrong with it, they realize your video's still down for 10 days, and in that time, the hype's completely gone. It just sucks, you know? So, as a small YouTuber, it's definitely one of my bigger fears, because YouTube doesn't give a fuck about you unless you're making the money. You know, I see YouTubers that be like, oh, yo, I got falsely copyrighted, so can you help me out? They'll post a tweet about it. And then YouTube will respond, okay, I'm going to look into it. But as a small YouTuber, if I were to post some shit like that, yo, YouTube, help me out. They're just going to say, okay, no, you're not making us any money, so we don't actually give a fuck about you. So it's really fucked up. It's really evil shit, because it's just a power thing, you know? It's really messed up. Anyway, so yeah, like this guy, Nick Johnson, he copyright claimed Tyler Oliveira. They both make similar content. They basically make travel content where they go around the world and show you like the different sides of everything that happens on different corners of the world. And I don't know, I guess this guy, Nick Johnson, was jealous of him the whole time because he sent him a false copyright claim. He was just looking for an opportunity to fuck him up, you know? So it's really fucked up. I'm going to show you the video that Tyler posted so you can see more what I'm talking about.
All right, I am suing another YouTuber. This morning I woke up to a copyright claim, a complete video takedown, and a strike on my channel for a 4-second clip of a 33-minute documentary we made in Hawaii. Every bad actor in YouTube history always abuses the copyright tool. You can falsely copyright claim a video that falls under fair use, is entirely transformative, and in this case is educational and a news piece. The video gets taken down. You make no money off the video. You can't feed your family. You can't feed any employees if you have any. The video's down. It's getting 0 views. You're screwed. And now, if you get 2 more strikes, the entire channel goes down. It's the biggest middle finger manipulative FU to whoever gets the strike, especially if it's a bunk strike. There are cases, obviously, where a copyright claim is valid. However, this is not one of them. This is a 4-second shot in my video depicting the reality of Hawaii with my own voiceover, sound design, editing in a 33-minute video that is mostly our footage on the ground. Now, the YouTuber who copyright claims my video does very similar content. I've watched a lot of his videos. I enjoy some of them. There's no beef I thought we had. Not even Brent Rivera copyright claimed our video when it was criticizing him, because it's fair use and even he knew that. The piece we put out is journalistic in nature, it's educational, it's news, it's showing what's going on out there, and it's protected under the 1976 fair use doctrine of copyright law. But secondly, if he really cared this much, he could have DM'd me, he could have emailed me, we could have had a conversation. But Nick Johnson's a YouTuber, he knows that you can abuse the system if you so want to. If you're a YouTuber, you have easy access to the tools to take down a video, to file a bunk copyright claim request, and you know you can get the video taken down. Even if you're wrong, it's going to take 10 days for that case to be reappealed, and you still may lose, and you get a strike on your channel temporarily or permanently. It's an easily abusable system, and a lot of people abuse it, including Nick Johnson.
This guy, Nick Johnson's a real piece of shit. As a big YouTuber, he knew exactly what he was doing, man. This guy went after him in the most piece of shit way. And like he said, he never DM'd him or nothing like that. That's another thing too. He obviously thought, okay, you know, I feel like I was done so dirty. Like, let me see if I can fix this. He would have DM'd him, but he knew exactly that it wasn't about that. It was just about, yo, this guy's making the same content as me, but he's way more successful. Fuck him, you know. See when they sent a copyright claim, such a fucking pathetic piece of shit to do something like that, yo. Like, what do you? I don't know why YouTube hasn't really fixed that whole situation. I see a lot of problems with bigger channels that are just like upset with power and they're getting angry and they're like, oh, fuck this guy. So they send a false copyright claim, knowing damn well it's gonna fuck up a lot of shit for the other YouTubers' channel. It's just a real piece of shit thing to do, you know. And it's really terrifying, too, especially for a small YouTuber, like I said before. As a small YouTuber, you have no power. This guy, Tyler Oliveira, luckily he's bigger, so I'm sure like the issue will be resolved. But you know, as a smaller channel, like to smaller channels that it happens to all the time, it does not get resolved. Like people's whole channels just get completely extinct because somebody had a problem with them. It's really terrifying, man. So, you know, it's fucked up. I don't really know why that problem's not fixed yet. But so this guy's video was taken down. And like I said, during that time, you're not making any money from it. And by the time, if it does come back up, it's been a long time already. So now the momentum of the views that you would have got already dropped and you lost all that money. It's just really fucked up. I don't really know what went through this guy's head when he decided to do this. But he's obviously an idiot.
I got a couple million subscribers, making me a decent sized channel, and I can make noise about this stuff, and I have people that'll listen. Imagine all the other tiny channels that have this happen to them by guys like Nick Johnson, and they get completely fucked all the time. There are channels way tinier than me that get a copyright claim by guys like Nick Johnson, and I wouldn't be surprised that he's done it again in the past, and their channel gets completely fucked by stuff like this. My channel stands for educating, informing, and entertaining the public at whatever the cost. I'd rather go bankrupt defending this in court and suing his ass for abusing the system, trying to take down our journalism, documentary work, whatever you want to call it. I refuse to stand for anyone abusing the copyright system, putting anyone else in this position, especially doing the stuff that we're doing, which is journalistic, educational, documentarian in nature. It becomes a tool to suppress and censor the truth in the wrong hands. In this case, Nick Johnson's being petty. You're not CNN, you're not Fox, you're not MSNBC. You're a fellow YouTuber pulling this shit, and you know it's complete bullshit. This is the pettiest of the pettiest, the lowest of the low, cretin scum behavior that ruins fucking YouTube for all of the rest of us. If you want to support me suing his ass, go subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira. And that's the only place you can watch the full Hawaii video, 33 minutes long, available right now because YouTube currently has it taken down. It doesn't exist. Nick Johnson, I will absolutely go homeless before I let you get away with this. I will bankrupt myself and spend every dime I've ever made. I will sell my body on the streets to pay for legal fees to take your ass down.
I'm glad this guy Tyler is making a big deal about it and like putting it out there what's going on, because people like this really need to be exposed. You know, like more attention needs to be brought to pieces of shit like this. Because like he said, who knows how much other YouTubers he went after, right? That also make similar travel vlogs, and he's just trying to destroy the competition. What a piece of shit, man. It's really fucked up. And the worst part is this guy. I went to his channel. I went to his comments. And he's trying to like delete a bunch of comments too. You know, a bunch of comments are being censored and everything like that. It's really fucked up. But people are still coming in and finding new ways to bring it up. You know, everyone's like, yo, you better fucking talk about it. So he obviously knows the situation. Obviously, okay, well, he's the one that did it. So he knows it's a piece of shit to do. But he definitely seen the video as well. And he's just going to keep ignoring it. And it's pretty funny because, you know, people like this, I don't know what goes through their head. Do they really think, yeah, I'm going to get this guy's video taken down and then he's going to feel dumb and then I'm going to get more subscribers? Because I don't really know. I can't really understand what the process is, but I know the process is really stupid. This guy Nick is a piece of shit. You know, you gotta be careful about these guys, and it's really terrifying because there's a lot of channels that can't fight for themselves. And this guy, the fact that he went after such a big channel just lets me know that he's definitely been after a bunch of small channels already. He works his way up the pecking order. He just takes out a bunch of channels on his way up to the top. And I was like, oh, the next level is Tyler Oliveira. So let me send this guy a false channel strike. Let me dip my toes into the water, see if I can bully him just a little bit. You know, see if he can back off a little. I don't know. Whatever this guy, I don't know. This guy thinks some kind of internet gangster or something. I don't know, yo. He's a real piece of shit though. And I just find it funny that he tries to post these peaceful vlog videos, but at the same time, he's obviously envious and angry and shit like that. Because why would you send out something like that? Why would you not just contact him personally? Obviously, as a big channel himself, I'm sure that guy Tyler would have replied and even said, yo, I liked his content and everything. So you can't really come by with the excuse of, oh, I really felt like he was coming after me. He can't really come out as the victim in this situation. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's been doing YouTube for a long time. He knows exactly how the copyright system works. He can't act like he didn't know what he was doing either. He knew exactly what he was doing, yo. He's been doing this shit for a long time. Man, I'd be so scared this gonna happen to me one day because I talk a lot of shit. I talk a lot. So I'll be wondering like, yo, one of these days, is somebody really gonna just try to strike me down? Because damn, like this guy all he did was take 4 seconds and legally put it inside of his video. It was completely legal under the copyright fair use. And this guy, he still got copyrighted. His whole video still got taken down, which would have been millions because this guy averages millions of views. So like, fuck, man. Definitely going to be a bitch of a problem that I'm going to have to deal with in the future, but I don't care. I'm still going to talk a bunch of shit because I find it hilarious. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I think this whole situation is fucked up. Trying to bully somebody by taking away their whole power and their voice and giving them a strike, like that's such a cheap blow. That's like coming up from somebody behind and quickly sucker punching them and then running off into the distance. It's the same equivalence. This guy's really a piece of shit. So I don't know. I wanted to talk about it because I felt pretty angry about it. I was mid working on another video. Actually, I was working on a Rachel Zegler video, and then I seen this and I was like, damn, wait, let me put that on pause because this shit got me pissed. And I had to bring this up. It got me so angry because it definitely happens to a lot of people, just like under the rug, you know, nobody really knows about it. So I wanted to bring it up. Whoa, guys, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. This is actually Sush Booth from the future getting back at you, you know, mid-edit. I just found out that this guy, Nick, actually reposted a response.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Okay, so I wanted to quickly address something that's been going on right now on YouTube. You may have heard about it. There's another YouTuber, his name is Tyler. And Tyler got in trouble from YouTube for using some of my content in his video. and his video was taken down, and Tyler was not very happy about that. About a week ago, I got a notification that a lot of my content was being used in one of his Hawaii videos. So I looked at his video and I was like, yes, there's my stuff all over your video. You didn't ask me. So I put out a claim on YouTube and said that he needs to take that out of his video. YouTube looked at it and said, yeah, that clearly Nick's stuff is in there. You're not supposed to use that. So they pulled Tyler's video down. Well, Tyler was not very happy about that, and he got a notification from YouTube. So he sent me an email, which I'm going to read right now. From Mr. Prophet, Tyler motherfucking Rivera at gmail.com. Hello there. This is Tyler Oliveira. I woke up this morning to a strike on my channel and a complete takedown of our Hawaii documentary due to a 4-second shot of a homeless camp on the beach we used from your video. Obviously, this falls under fair use, and our video is entirely transformative. I would hate to take this to court, so I'd like to propose a resolution. Can I cut out the 4 seconds of footage and you can drop the copyright claim? Does that sound reasonable? I think this can be solved peacefully and easily. Please get back to me as soon as possible. Tyler. Okay, that seems reasonable, right? Problem is, I was on an airplane in Alaska out getting my actual own footage, and I didn't see his email. And so Tyler got frustrated, I guess, and couldn't wait any longer. And after I didn't respond for 30 minutes, he fired off this email. Actually, go fuck yourself. I'm taking your ass to court. Tyler. Who does that? How am I supposed to respond to that? Am I supposed to work with him on that? Anyways, Tyler ended up then going on his social media and putting out a YouTube video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm busy. I don't have time for all that. But I did see that there was a lot in that video that was not true.
So there's a few things that I'm kind of like, that's stupid as fuck. So one of the first things is that if you feel like somebody has some of your content in their video, I think, especially in a 30-minute video, I think instead of being like, you know what, fuck you, and just shutting down the whole video, why not just hit him up and be like, yo, maybe you can give me a percentage of the money that you make from it. Or it could have been resolved in a really easy way. He jumped first, the first thing he did was jump right to the red button. He didn't try to think, let me just talk to this guy a little bit, let me figure some shit out. But at the benefit of Nick's doubt, I will say, and now I'm understanding a little more that it was more than just 4 seconds of the video. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Would I have handled the situation differently? Personally, yeah. But does that mean I think he's in the wrong? No. I can perceive myself handling a situation in a certain way, but still seeing someone else handle it in a certain way and still think, okay, I guess that's not really bad either. Like he says, I didn't watch the video, but I do know that some of my content is there. So, things like that, I'm like, I would have handled a lot differently, but I can't really also say that he's completely in the wrong because now I'm thinking, okay, how much information do we really know, right? And he shows the emails that after a little bit, Tyler hit him back and he's like, I should go fuck yourself after not getting a response. So in the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, Tyler. By the way, that's why I'm leaving the first part, because the first part of my commentary was how I was viewing it from just the one perspective. And then after I was editing it and then I saw the other perspective, I'm like, oh shit, okay, now I'll just leave it in as like a time lapse. You guys can see like how it went, right? Because this is now we're seeing both sides of it. Now I can say, okay, although I would have handled the situation differently, I still don't think Tyler should have been like, yo, posting such a whole video and leaving out a whole bunch of context. So I didn't really like anything. I'm kind of like on both sides. I'm kind of like, you guys are both weird. But now I'm starting to think Tyler's a little bit even more weird because I'm wondering, how much did he not say? Because now this guy's saying, yo, it's a little different. It's kind of hard. It's kind of a weird situation now, right? It's kind of like a he says, she says situation, but except Nick is actually showing some proof. So now I'm thinking, okay, Tyler's the weird one in this situation. They're both weird, but Tyler's definitely more of a weird guy in this situation for how it's going about.
First of all, I am not illegally copyright striking anybody. What I did is completely normal. YouTube looked at it and said, that's Nick's footage. We have to take it down. I'm not a copyright troll. I don't do that. I don't care. I don't really even watch other people's videos. And in the video, Tyler said that I used only 4 seconds of his video. That is entirely not true. The way YouTube works is you have to pick a little timestamp and then you claim that timestamp and say, hey, that part of that video is mine. Well, there were a bunch of different parts of my content that was in his video. I could only pick one. So I picked one. And YouTube looked at it and said, yeah, that's Nick's footage. So they pulled it down. And it is not fair use. I'm sorry, if you're using other people's content, you're making money off it, that's not fair use. Fair use is like if you're a nonprofit or you're using it for educational purposes, you can't monetarily gain by using other people's content. And so I was frustrated by that because who uses other people's content, right? So I was kind of ticked and I felt like I was justifiable in asking him to just take my content out of it. But then he got all crazy like and wouldn't let me communicate with him. And that's pretty much where we're at. So here's what I'm going to do though. Because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to allow Tyler's video to go back up on YouTube. I'm going to put it back up and let things go. Look, I'll do it right now. There. Is that so hard? Look, I'm a reasonable guy. allowing the content to go back on YouTube. Just take my stuff out of it. And next time, ask if you want to use my content. I'm a cool guy, like, work together. I don't care. If you want to borrow somebody's footage, the rule on YouTube is you ask somebody, you don't just take it and use it and then get all pissed off when they're like, hey, that's my stuff. Like, I spent time and energy out there collecting that footage. I think all YouTube people, all creators would feel kind of the same way, right? So hopefully this is a lesson learned.
This guy has so much attitude talking about, because I'm a nice guy, I'll allow him to have his video back. Since you're freaking out, I hate when people do that, yo. But anyways, either way, he put the video back up. So I'm kind of curious now, like, you know, what's going to happen now? Is Tyler going to respond with some more information? You know, maybe he's going to say that's fake, or maybe he's going to say, oh, fuck, I was wrong, or maybe he's going to ignore the whole situation. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen, because this guy was, in the beginning, he was threatening to, you know, sue him. So now I'm wondering, is he still going to try to sue him, or is he going to try to, he said he was going to go broke to try to sue him. But now I'm wondering, is he still going to try to do that, or is he going to, like, leave it alone? I'm kind of curious. I want to know what his response is going to be. Like, at least we got both sides now, you know, so now we can kind of figure out. I'm kind of curious, like, what the whole situation is saying. You know, what is going to happen next? This is what I like about 2024 and talking about drama. You never know what kind of twists and turns it's going to take. This whole time I'm thinking this guy, Nick, is the one that actually is the evil piece of shit. But now everyone's like, oh, well, I guess not everybody. Yo, this is like the first time I've caught into drama really early. I feel like a lot of the times I'm pretty late. But I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody, other commentary channels talk about this. So I'm kind of glad about that. Maybe because it's not that big yet, or I don't even know if it'll get big at all. But I still felt like I wanted to talk about this. And I find it even more interesting that it took such a turn, you know. So it first started off with Tyler really angry, telling this guy, go fuck himself. I'm going to sue you because he took down my video. But now it's coming because, you know, because it's not fair because it's only 4 seconds. But now this guy's coming out showing emails saying, yo, he only waited like 30 minutes to respond to me. And, you know, I wasn't even home. And then he started freaking out, but it's not all true. It's actually legal, blah, blah. So now it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know, did this guy Tyler just start a bunch of drama for no reason? Is he going to respond? I'm really curious. Like, it seems like this guy Tyler ends up in a lot of crazy situations. You know, the last time I heard about him, he was in some Brent Rivera situation because they were both streaming in like the same lobby or whatever. And they got mad at each other over some turf war or something. I don't know. And now there's this new drama. And I'm really wondering what's going to happen. I feel like this guy Tyler's response is really what's going to seal the deal, right? On if it's actually like legit. Because Nick could still be just bullshitting, making a bunch of shit up. But at the same time, he's the only one that's actually shown receipts, you know? While Tyler kind of just came out and said, yeah, this guy just took down my shit. The only proof he showed was that it was that him that took it down. But Nick did admit, yeah, it was me that took it down. But he said, but this is why. So now I'm really curious about everything that's going to happen. It's actually really interesting. I'm definitely going to stay tuned to see the whole situation. I'm glad I got to get both sides of the point of view. I wasn't expecting this guy to come out with like all this shit. He did have some receipts. So everything just got a lot more juicy. I'm glad. Once again, I really am glad I was able to catch on to all this drama. All this shit has gone down in the past like 24 hours. So I'm glad I was able to catch all of it and get into it. I don't know if other people are going to talk about it, but anyways, I'm curious what other people are going to think about it if you didn't know about this situation because it's pretty new. What do you let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Tyler's in the wrong? Do you think Nick is in the wrong? Do you think somebody's right? Do you think they're both in the wrong? Where are you at in this whole situation? What do you think is about to go down? You know, I'm really curious what everyone thinks. Do you think my opinion is messed up? Do you think like Nick deserves worse? Do you think Tyler deserves worse? What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. I like peeping into your minds, you know. But anyways, I appreciate all the support and love. You know, I appreciate all the likes and comments. And I hope you subscribe and get to see more of what I do. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. And I'll see you next time. Oh shit. Fuck. Switch on the truck and I don't go a fuck. I just woke up in this world is all fuck. There's a blue cat to meet and a fish with feet. And they just told me to get used to the freaks. Freaks to me, VTs for free. They wiggle their knees. They get me cheese. They mean to me. I got to defeat the mastermind that did this to me. Man, ain't no way, but it's okay. This world looks fun, so I have a fun day. We get to school, move on my way. What kind of creatures roam and stay? Hey, the teacher's a monkey. The giant is sunny and paper is funny. My toast is plummy. Flying above me. His cartoon is bubbly. 2D, 3D, 4D geometry. Excuse me, I raise my hand. I gotta be a Rupture B. Emergency. I catch his ass and food like pass and Galacon Dracula throwing best.